As the world mourns Pope Francis, history's most secretive transfer of power begins. White smoke, the path to a new pope, guides you through this momentous transition. We explain exactly what happens next, leading to the dramatic conclave vote. Learn how each ritual unfolds, what each tradition means, and why these ancient ceremonies still matter today. Follow along as the throne of St. Peter stands empty and a new chapter in church history begins. White Smoke, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey folks, Garrett Fisher here. I need to tell you about this absolutely mind-blowing podcast, Acting President, that's been keeping me up at night. It's about James Bennett, a former governor starring in a hit Sunday night TV show about overthrowing the government, and then his actual former chief of staff approaches him to do it for real. The line between fiction and reality completely disappears when these course correction rallies start popping up everywhere. Is it brilliant marketing or something more sinister? The parallels are insane. Trust me, this is the political thriller you didn't know you needed in your life. Acting President, available now wherever you find podcasts.
Caloroga Shark Media.
Hey there, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Congratulations to the woman with the world's longest tongue. She's going viral after revealing that she uses her tongue to play Jenga and to lift utensils. Chanel Tapper told Guinness, "That's what makes my tongue the most fun, when I can do things that are outside the box with it." Her tongue measures 3.8 inches. I've never thought about how long a tongue is or not. Go ahead and measure yours. She says, "The best reaction I could ever get when someone sees my tongue is screaming." I actually do like when people yell or scream in shock or horror sometimes. My favorite thing about being a record holder has to be when I get to travel and meet other record holders as well. It's fun, and of course I get to see the parts of the world I've never seen before. I didn't know that was a thing. She got to go to Milan and have her tongue painted blue and green for the Welcome Successful Living campaign from the Italian fashion brand Diesel. It's not the thickest tongue. That goes to Ginny, whose tongue circumference is 5.21 inches, which, in case you're curious, is wider than the size of a soda can. Wow. Scientists getting it done. Boy, did you hear the Queen's accents there? I dropped the G. Well, that's good because this story's from Long Island, so I guess I did say it in the appropriate accent. Scientists getting it done. A patient on Long Island is the first in New York to be cured of sickle cell anemia. Sebastian suffered from sickle cell anemia for 21 years and said sickle cell was like a blockade for me, but now it's just like a wall that I jumped over. The scientist used his own bone marrow in IV transfusions to create normal red blood cells. One of the doctors said, "When we could use Sebastian's own stem cells to do this therapy, we were delighted." Sebastian's mom said, "Sebastian's been coming to the hospital since he was 2 months old. There are not enough words to show you how grateful I am." Great job, everybody. Tennis star Danielle Collins is looking to acquire a donkey. Danielle owns 7 chickens and 5 dogs and wants to purchase a donkey and horses for her budding farm. Collins told the Tennis Channel, "My motto is, with my merchandise, to play tennis, cash checks, rescue animals, and give them the bougiest lifestyle possible." In March, she spotted an injured German Shepherd in the middle of a road near Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. She brought the dog to a local animal hospital, spent 5 days there, and she adopted the dog. She has named the dog Crash Marino Collins. The name refers to Dan Marino, the Miami Dolphins quarterback. Collins, her last name, and Crash, I guess, being with the car thing. I don't know. Collins says, "I'm just glad I had the means to be able to help him, and now he's part of my family. He's such a sweet guy." She's earned about $9.5 million in prize money during her singles tennis career and says, "I just look at it as bonus time with all these new hobbies and animals of mine. Something's got to pay the bills, right? All the funds are basically going towards their 5-star lives." That's awesome. A kangaroo got loose in South Carolina, but that's not even the interesting part. You know how the kangaroo got loose? The goat let him out. Police in South Carolina did round up the escaped kangaroo. The kangaroo's owner, Lindsay, said she'd just woken up and a neighbor was like, "Hey, your kangaroo got out." She had to go out in her pink pajamas to help the police wrangle the kangaroo. The owner determined that the goat had unlatched the gate. And good news, those swimmers in distress, they're okay. You know why? Because they're not swimmers in distress. They're geese. Emergency responders launched a search following a report of swimmers in distress off the coast of New Zealand. The police responded. The rescue helicopter responded. The Coast Guard responded. There was a report, 2 swimmers in distress near Ferguson Park. The helicopter and the Coast Guard searched the area for 45 minutes. Then the police were like, chill out. It's just geese. A Coast Guard spokesperson said the caller who mistook the geese for people did the right thing, adding it's always better to be safe than sorry. Those are your 5 good news stories for today. If you enjoy the program, tell a friend about it. They might like it too. If you would like the program without commercial interruption, if you're on Apple Podcasts, there's a banner there that says Uninterrupted Listening. Click that and check that out. If you're not on Apple Podcasts, there's a link in the show notes. The short version is $5. No commercials on this show and like 20 others, including Daily Comedy News, which I host 7 days a week. Another show you might like, 5 Minutes of Gratitude. Anyway, you have an awesome day.